Okay, we're live here for round number 1. Bellator 289 card is just starting. Roster versus Adams is the first fight of the night. Let me get everything. In the first round, 3-round fight. Hold on, everybody. Okay, Roster versus Adams. Round 1, this is a middleweight fight. 185 pounds. Let me hear what's going on real quick. Okay. Adams ranked number 10 in the middleweight division, in the middleweight Bellator middleweight division, and Roster is ranked number 5. This fight definitely has some title implications here. Both fighters are in the center of the octagon right now. Nice 1-2 by ooh, nice outside leg kick. Adams is fighting out of the blue corner. Roster is fighting out of the red corner. Both fighters are in the center of the octagon. 3 minutes, 34 seconds left in the first round. 3-round fight. 2 top 10 ranked middleweight fighters in Bellator middleweight division. Roster misses with the 1-2 combination. Both fighters in the center of the octagon. High stance by Roster. Body kick by Adams. Nice 1-2 combination by Adams right there. Backs up Roster. 3 minutes, 6 seconds left in the first round. 3-round fight. Bellator 289. First fight of the night. Roster versus Adams. Adams now switches to the southpaw position. First time of the fight. Nice right hand by Roster. Backs up Adams. Adams is still fighting out of the southpaw position here. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left in the first round. Nice overhand right by Adams. This is a 3-round fight. First round of 3 rounds. 2 minutes, 40 seconds left in the first round. Nice 1-2 combination by Roster. Roster is getting a little bit more active here. Nice left hook by Roster. 2 minutes, 34 seconds left in the first round. This is a 3-round fight. Bellator 289. Currently watching Roster versus Adams. Inside leg kick by Roster. Outside leg kick by Roster. 1-2 is blocked by Roster. Adams is moving forward with a nice combination here. 2 minutes, 26 seconds left in the first round. 3-round fight. Where's my top? Bellator 289. What's going on with my face? It looks crazy. Nice jab by Adams. Adams is switched back to the orthodox position. Nice 1-2 combination by Roster. Once again, Adams got to watch out for that. Roster is throwing a lot of combinations in this fight. Adams is throwing little 1s and 2s real quick. Nice jabs by Adams, but he's not doubling up on his combinations. He's not throwing a lot of combinations. Roster is throwing more combinations as Roster is throwing more inside-outside leg kicks. So we'll see what Adams does. Adams now switches back to southpaw position. Nice body kick by Adams. 2 minutes, 4 seconds left in the first round. 3-round fight. Bellator 289. Currently watching the middleweights fight. Roster versus Adams. First round. 2 minutes left in the first round. Adams is pulling out that jab. Nice left hook by Roster. Lands. 1 minute, 52 seconds left in the first round. 3-round fight. Bellator 289. This is the first fight of the night. Nice big right hand by Roster. Is getting more aggressive. Roster is getting more aggressive. Like I said, Roster is throwing a lot of combinations in this fight. He's throwing a lot of combinations. Roster fighting out of the blue corner. Nice head kick by Adams. Oh, nice combination by Adams, but I believe those shots misses. 1 minute, 30 seconds left. Inside leg kick by Adams. Outside leg kick by Roster. Very close round here. Both fighters are landing. Adams with his back to the fence right here. Nice right hand by Roster. Roster Superman punch lands. Backs up Adams. Both fighters throw kicks. 1 minute, 9 seconds left in the first round. 3-round fight. Adams versus Roster. Adams is ranked number 10. Roster is ranked number 5. 1 minute left in this first round, 3-round fight. Rasta is now throwing body punches. Outside leg kick by Adams. Rasta is now throwing body punches. As I said, Rasta is throwing body punches now. Throwing that jab to the body. Nice body kick by Adams. Adams switch back to southpaw. Outside leg kick by Rasta. Adams catches Rasta with a nice knee. Doesn't back Rasta up at all. 29 seconds left in the first round. 3-round fight. Nice combination by Adams. Adams ends that with the jab. Rasta is throwing a lot of left hooks. Adams has to watch out for that. Rasta is throwing a lot of left hooks. Both fighters throw kicks right there. 15 seconds left in the first round. 3-round fight. Rasta versus Adams. I don't know who won this first round. No one got any takedowns. No real significant punches by either fighter. That's how the first round ends. That was a good round, right? It was a good round for both fighters, I would say. It was a close round. Like I said, neither fighter got any takedowns in that round, so it was really tough to score that round. It was back and forth by both fighters. The bad boy Sabatello is making his way into the building. He said they booing him. Why would they boo Sabatello? Got Mike Brown in the back, okay. Got some noodles to eat, right? We're here about to start the second round between Adams and Rasta. This is the first fight of the night for Bellator 289. Okay. Second round. Adams starts this round fighting out of the orthodox position. He's pulling out that jab with the left hand. Rasta's backing him up. Rasta's trying to get Adams to the back, his back up against the fence. Rasta's controlling the octagon, double up on the jab by Rasta. As I said, Adams is fighting out of the southpaw position now. Nice outside leg kick by Adams. Rasta's standing right in front of him. He's not giving Adams any space in this fight. Rasta is clearly controlling the octagon. No fighter has shot for a takedown yet. This is a striking battle right here. Rasta goes for a shoot. Rasta shoots for the first time, gets Adams down. How about that? Big takedown for Rasta. We didn't see any of that in the first round. You can see Mike Brown in the corner coaching one of his fighters. But that's the first takedown of this fight. That's a big takedown. That first round was very close between Rasta and Adams. Now we're here in the second round. Still 3 minutes and 50 seconds left in the second round. But Rasta gets the first takedown of this fight. He's in top position. He's trying to posture up. Adams is fighting off of his back. Still 3 minutes, 35 seconds left in the first round. The second round. This is a 3-round fight. Bellator 289. Adams versus Rasta. Oh, Adams looks like he's trying to get up, but he's giving up his back to Rasta. This could be bad. Rasta is trying to take Adams back. 3 minutes, 9 seconds left in the second round. 3-round fight. Rasta versus Adams. Bellator 289. Rasta is still trying to take Adams back here. Now he's going a little bit of ground and pound, trying to loosen him up, trying to find an opening. Rasta is still, remember, Rasta got that takedown in this second round with like 3 minutes and 50 seconds left. It's 2 minutes and 39 seconds left. Rasta is still in top position here, right? So over a minute of ground control, and now he's throwing a little bit of ground and pound here. He can knee Adams here to the midsection if he wanted to, but Rasta is still going, trying to work for looks like he's trying to get his back. He gets Adams back. He gets both hooks in. I wonder if they can see that. Okay. Someone was sending me some text messages, but Rasta does have Adams back here. 2 minutes left in the second round. Rasta, oh, Adam switches it. Adam now takes Rasta. Wow, that was interesting. Rasta had Adams back. Adams switches it and gets up. Adams throws a big right hand. Adams fighting out of the blue corner. Rasta fighting out of the red corner. The number 5th ranked middleweight versus the number 10th ranked middleweight. We got a timeout here. We got a foul. Hold on. We had a low blow by Adams. Referee's going to go and check on Rasta. He's going to talk to Rasta. Rasta has 5 minutes here. We're going to show the low blow. It was definitely a low blow. Adams low blowed Rasta. You can see it. Nasty low blow here in the second round. They go back in. Rasta is ready. He didn't take his full 5 minutes. 1 minute, 33 seconds left in the second round. 3-round fight. Rasta versus Adams. Middleweight fight. Nice body kick by Adams right there. Adams is now fighting out of the... Adams keeps switching positions. He fights southpaw, and then he switches right back to orthodox. Right now, he's fighting southpaw. Both fighters land kicks. Adams takes the center of the octagon here. Nice inside leg kick by Adams. Adams has the center of the octagon here. Adams is fighting out of the... he keeps switching position. Right now, he's fighting out of the southpaw. Nice body kick by Adams out of the blue corner. Body kick by Rasta. He gets kneed. 44 seconds left in this second round. Very close round. But remember, Rasta got that takedown here in the second round. That may have won him this second round. Adams isn't landing too many shots here. An overhand right by Rasta. Backs up Adams. Adams is circling to the center of the octagon. 26 seconds left in the second round, 3-round fight between Adams and Rasta. Nice body punch by Adams. Adams is switching back to orthodox position, pouring out that right hand. Nice overhand right by Rasta. Both fighters look at the time left. They smile. Inside leg kick by Rasta. They stop the... Okay, gonna head to the third round. Remember, Rasta got a takedown. Rasta has 1 takedown in this fight. We've only had 1 takedown in this fight. He had over a minute of ground control, top position for Rasta. But then Adams switched it. He got in top. He didn't stay in top position. Adams switched the position. He had Rasta's back. He didn't want to take it. He just wanted to get back to striking. Right? That's what Adams did in that second round. But Rasta may have won that second round because of the takedown. And then maybe Adams won the first round because of the striking. So this fight may be tied, right? Adams looks a little bit tired here in between the second round and third round. Gotta eat some of my food. I'm starving. A long 12-hour work day. We come in and watch some MMA, right? Okay? Tune in tomorrow night. We will be live streaming UFC 282, right? We will be here. That's a dope card. But we're here for Bellator 289. Adams versus Rasta, middleweight fight. I have the fight even after 2 rounds. Rasta got that takedown in that second round. I gave him the second round. I gave Adams the first round. This is the third round. Low blow by Rasta. Low blow. Adams hit Rasta with a low blow in the second round. Now Rasta hits Adams with a low blow, as he should. Right? Let me see. Oh my God! He just front kicked him right to the below the midsection, below the midsection. Still 4 minutes, 50 seconds left in this third round. Adams has 5 minutes, right? He has up to 5 minutes. This is the third round. He's taking some time. The referee Adams is still taking some time. There's still 4 minutes and 50 seconds left in this third round. Okay, Adams is ready to go. They touch gloves. 4 minutes, 49 seconds left in the third round. Rasta, the number 5th ranked middleweight, versus Adams, the number 10th ranked middleweight. Adams takes the center of the octagon. Adams is now fighting out of the southpaw position. Nice head kick by Rasta. Nice jab by Rasta. Adams now switches. Okay, Adams tries to catch Rasta with a knee. That doesn't work. 4 minutes, 20 seconds left in the 3rd round. Nice overhand right by Rasta. It landed. Backed up Adams. Adams tries a flying double knee. Doesn't land. Oh, Rasta is threatening a takedown. Looks like he was going to shoot for a takedown. If Rasta gets another takedown here, he could probably win this fight. Right? There's still 4 minutes left in this 3rd and final round. Rasta versus Adams. 3rd and final round. There's still 2 championship fights left on this card. Outside leg kick by Adams. Adams is a lot more active than Rasta these last 2 rounds, right? In the striking, Adams is now fighting at a southpaw position. His back is to the octagon. Rasta is controlling the octagon here. He has Adams back up against the fence. Nice left hook by Rasta. Adams try to circle out of with his back to the fence. Now he circles to the middle of the octagon. Rasta stands right on him. 3 minutes, 20 seconds left in this 3rd and final round. Rasta versus Adams. Body kick by Rasta. I think it was blocked by Adams. Adams throws out the jab. Adams is fighting out of the orthodox position. They're in the clinch. They really haven't clinched much in this fight, right? Only 1 takedown by Rasta in this fight. No clinches. Not much wrestling. This is just a striking battle. Both fighters take the center of the octagon. 2 minutes, 52 seconds left in this 3rd and final round. Body kick by Adams. Superman punch by Adams. Backs up Rasta. Outside leg kick by Rasta. Inside leg kick by Adams. 2 minutes, 38 seconds left in this 3rd and final round. Bellator 289. First fight of the main event, main card. Rasta versus Adams. 2 middleweights. 2 top 10 ranked middleweights. Rasta is ranked number 5. Adams ranked number 10. Both fighters in the center of the octagon. Nice combination by Rasta. Backs up Adams. Adams circles out of that position there. Adams is fighting out of the southpaw position. Once again, 2 minutes, 8 seconds left. That was a body punch by Rasta. Adams throws a nice 1-2 combination. I think it was blocked. 1 minute, 59 seconds left in this 3rd and final round. Both fighters seem out of range. It's not really landing much in this fight. Neither fighter is bleeding. No swelling by either fighter, right? No black and blues by either fighter. No damage shown by either fighter in this fight. So a lot of these punches are just out of range, right? Just a little bit out of range. 1 minute, 36 seconds left in this fight. Nice body kick by Adams. Total strikes landed. Rasta 52, Adams 46. Really close fight here. 1 minute, 20 seconds left in this fight. The only difference in this fight so far has been that 1 takedown by Rasta in the 2nd round, right? 1 minute, 13 seconds left. Rasta has Adams up against the fence here. Adams goes for a takedown. How about that? Doesn't get it. Rasta has Adams in the bulldog choke here. Tries to take Adams back. Ground and pound by Rasta. Only 56 seconds left in this fight. Adams turns his back around. Rasta tries to take Adams back. We could get a finish here. Hold on. 49 seconds left in this fight. 3rd and final round between Adams and Rasta. 49 seconds left. Rasta is trying to take Adams back here. Adams' back is up against the fence, but Rasta is trying to take his back. Rasta didn't get a takedown, right? Adams shot for a takedown. Rasta got him in a bulldog choke, and now Rasta is trying to take Adams back. Only 19 seconds left in this fight. 3rd and final round. If I'm Rasta, I would just end this fight with ground and pound. There he goes. He may have hurt him. He may have hurt Adams. 8 seconds left. That's what I said. Go for ground and pound. No submissions. Ground and pound by Rasta. He's going to end the fight looking very strong. Wow, that's a good way to end the fight for Rasta, right? That's a good... Rasta walks around with his arms up. He takes a bow. I think Rasta probably won this fight, right? I think Rasta won this fight. Hold on. Yeah, the commentators are saying, Big John is saying that he had Rasta winning all 3 rounds. I had Rasta winning at least the 2nd round and probably the 3rd round. I'm going to give Rasta that 2nd round because he had the one and only takedown of this fight. And then he ends the 3rd round, catches Adams right there on the chin with the right hand, drops Adams, ends the 3rd round in the ground and pound position. Strong ground and pound for Rasta. As I said, Rasta spent most of the 2nd round, most of the 3rd round trying to get Adams back. And then once he realized there was about a minute left, he ends the round with ground and pound, right? That's a great way to end the fight in top position, ground and pound. Neither fighter shows any damage. Adams is sitting on his stool in the corner. We're going to go to the judges' scorecards. I have Rasta winning this fight 2-1, right? Adams is saying something about his hand. I don't know, he may have broke a bone in his hand or something. Rasta looks very confident. Mike Brown is in his corner. I'm old. Even though people call me an MMA casual, I remember seeing Mike Brown fight, right? Brown would fight, I think, didn't he lose to Aldo? Is that who Mike Brown lost to? I remember he beat Uriah Faber in WEC, right? WEC never dies. But you kids will get old one day soon, and your favorite fighters will be trainers, right? You see Mike Brown, Josh Thompson, you know, all these fighters who I basically grew up with, and now they're like trainers. It's dope to see. Even Habib, right? Look at Habib. The next generation is gonna know Habib as like a trainer. They're not gonna know that he was the UFC fighter, right? So when I see Mike Brown, it's dope to see he's a trainer now. Let me see. We're going to the judges' scorecard. 30-27. Okay, they all gave it to, Rasta. I had Rasta winning at least 2 rounds. I was right. I thought the 1st round was pretty close, but when Rasta got the takedown in that 2nd round, you had to give him that 2nd round. In the 3rd round, he ends in top position, ground and pound. He caught Adams. When I say Rasta caught Adams with a nice right hand that dropped Adams at the end of that 3rd round, and then Rasta ends the 3rd round in top position with ground and pound. So judges gave all 3 rounds to Rasta. Rasta wins the fight. Still 3 more fights left on this card, right? I think all 3 fights are still scheduled for 5-round fights, I believe. Okay, they're talking about the New Year's Eve with Bellator versus Ryzen. Oh, man, wow. I thought it was Bellator versus 1, right? That's embarrassing. I'm a casual, so I thought it was Bellator versus 1. So it's Bellator versus Ryzen. How about that? Ryzen. I don't, you almost never hear anything about Ryzen. Like, I gotta be honest. I really don't hear much news about Ryzen MMA. That's why I thought it was going to be Bellator versus 1. Okay, I got to eat some food. We had a long work day, 12 hours at work. We come back home, and now we're watching Bellator 289. We will be watching UFC 282 tomorrow night. That card is pretty stacked. It's a pretty stacked card, okay? Mix versus Magomedov. Did I pronounce that correctly? Magomedov. Okay. So Patrick Mix versus Magomedov is next. Sergio Pettis is in the building. He has the championship belt with him. How about that? They're asking Sergio what's his opinion about who's gonna win this tournament, this Bellator bantamweight interim championship tournament. Sergio Pettis is there. I believe he was injured, right? This is why he's not in the tournament and why he isn't able to defend his belt. That's why this tournament, I think that's what the tournament is for, right? Because Pettis was injured. But Patrick Mix versus Magomedov. I don't think that's how you pronounce that. Oh my goodness. But Patrick Mix is next. This is gonna be a good card. It's good. Good fight, right? We got 5 rounds for this fight. This is Bellator 289. main card. They should have thrown 5 fights on this, right? 4 fights. I mean, come on. Like this, right? Come on. Even though there's still 2 championship fights on this card, Sergio Pettis, as I said, is in the building at the announcers table. Obviously, Sergio Pettis will be defending his belt versus the winner of this Bellator bantamweight interim championship tournament. Woo! But Pettis is sitting in the building. He has his championship belt. Pettis is the Bellator. He's not undisputed anymore, but he is the Bellator regular champion, I guess, at this point. But yeah, Sergio Pettis is in the building. He will be fighting the winner of this tournament. But there's still 2 more fights in this tournament, right? Like, I mean, the winner of Stots and Patrick Mix tonight, they will have to fight each other. I think it is Magomedov, right? I think that's how you pronounce it. But Patrick Mix versus Magomedov is next. This is going to be a good fight, man. Yeah, this is going to be a really good fight. Bantamweight fights are super difficult to call, right? Like, they fight so fast. They're super quick. They do so many moves, right? Super technical. Submissions from any position, right? So watching bantamweight fights, you got to be super fast. And I'm an MMA casual, so I love this sport, but I don't watch every single thing that happens in MMA, right? But this is gonna be fun. Even though I'm an MMA casual, I'm still watching Bellator 289. I still watch Bellator and stuff like that. I just can't follow all the tweets on Twitter, right? I can't follow all that stuff. I have a job, right? I do have a full-time job, right? But we're still here after a long day. What time is it? It's only 6:45 p.m. in here in Las Vegas, right? We're gonna watch this tonight. Probably live stream some other video game. We're gonna stay up late tonight, right? And then tomorrow night we will be live streaming UFC 282. We'll probably do the entire card, right? We're a little bit disappointed that we caught this Bellator card. We're only gonna catch 4 fights on this card. So I would say tomorrow night we'll probably catch the entire UFC 282 card. The prelims, the whole damn thing. We'll watch all of it. So that will be tomorrow night. Tune in tomorrow night for UFC 282 reaction. But tonight we're watching Bellator 289. Next fight will be Patrick Mix versus Magomedov. Is that how you pronounce it? I believe so. I hope so. Patrick Mix is a problem. I believe I did watch the Patrick Mix fight versus Horiguchi. I believe we watched that, right? I think we did catch that fight. Didn't he finish Horiguchi? Am I wrong? Let me see. I think he did finish Horiguchi. Did he finish Horiguchi? I have no idea. But Magomedov is basically commenting on Patrick Mix fight versus Horiguchi, and Magomed is like, listen, I'm not impressed. I fought a lot on the streets of Dagestan. Right? He's like, this is nothing to me. I'm a peaceful person, but the fight is inevitable. I'll never back down. I'll fight to the end, is what Magomedov is saying. He just dropped something on their neck. Magomedov is a problem. He be like suplexing people. This guy's 140 pounds? Magomed fought Barzola last. Did he finish Barzola? Oh my goodness. This is gonna be good. But man, this kid Magomedov is he's just be throwing spinning stuff. Right? He's a problem. He is a problem. So Magomed is talking about his last fight versus Barzola. It looks like he finished Barzola with a, what was that, standing guillotine? He went into a guillotine. It was a standing guillotine. And yeah, wow. Oh my goodness. Magomedov finished Barzola with a... Wow. This kid is a problem, right? Like, I don't think I saw that fight. I can't remember. Maybe if I may have seen that fight. Magomedov versus Barzola. I'm gonna have to check. I feel like I've seen that fight. I'm pretty sure I saw Patrick Mix versus Horiguchi. And then Magomedov and Patrick Mix, they hugged. Are they friends? Are they like friends? But when Patrick Mix got in the cage, man, he looked like he was in a different weight class than Magomedov. I gotta be honest. I don't know if it's just height, but man, this is gonna be a pretty good fight. I gotta be honest. The highlights they're showing, these two kids are finishers. I gotta eat my soup. I'm hungry, right? Eat this fast. Just shovel it down my throat, basically. I'm not rooting for anybody in this fight. I have no dog in this fight between Patrick Mix and Magomedov. Looks like Magomedov is making his way to the octagon first. How about that? Magomedov is making his way to the octagon right now. Fighting out of the blue corner, the number 4th ranked Bellator bantamweight in the world. Magomedov takes off his shirt, takes off his shoes. Okay, he's going to get some Vaseline on the eyes. Referee's going to check him. You know what? We watched PFL last week or maybe 2 weeks ago. And I noticed they didn't do this. They didn't do the Vaseline. And when the referee checked this and checked the mouthpiece, I love that part when they do the, they always check, you know, when they do this right here, referee, they just walked into the octagon. Is that legal? I've never seen that, but I did notice that in PFL, the fighters, they just walk straight into the octagon. They didn't have a referee checking them. You know how the UFC and Bellator, they always do this before they get in the octagon. Referee checks them. They get some Vaseline on their face. Referee checks their, you know, do they have all of their equipment? And if they have the mouthpiece. But in PFL, they just walked into the octagon. I'm like, how's that possible? One of Magomedov's corner persons on the cell phone at the moment. Okay, filming. You kids today, God bless you. They're filming early. Okay, Magomedov is in the octagon. Is this a 5-round fight? I think this is a 5-round fight, right? I believe this is a 5-round fight. Patrick Mix is now making his way to the octagon. You see the flag. He has the flag. You already see it. He comes to the UFC, they banned that. Did you guys see that? Did you guys see that the UFC doesn't allow fighters to wear flags anymore? Can you believe that? It's disgusting. I gotta be honest. It's disgusting. It really is. It's disgusting. Like, even if you want to have a Russian flag, wear your flag. What the... Right? I mean, come on. How do they take country flags away? Shame on the UFC for that. That pisses me off. Right? I love when fighters come to the octagon wearing their flag, whatever country they're from, whatever country they want to represent. You know, you see the flag right here. If I was a fighter, I would wear the American flag. Right? I'd come to the octagon with the American flag. Patrick Mix is in the octagon. Fighting out of the red corner, Patrick Mix is in the octagon. Magomedov has made his way to the octagon. Both fighters are in the octagon. I believe this is a 5-round fight. Semi-final fight. Patrick Mix looks angry. He's staring down Magomedov right now. Patrick Mix is staring down Magomedov. They're not showing Magomed. Let me see what Magomed is doing. But Patrick Mix is walking back and forth, staring down Magomedov. They haven't showed Magomed. I want to see what's his reaction. Let me see. Okay. Here we go. Okay. Tail of the tape. Okay, okay. 16-1 for Patrick Mix, 18-2. Magomedov. Patrick Mix is 29. Magomedov is 30. Here we go. We're gonna get the announcers. Michael C. Williams is about to announce both fighters, introduce both fighters at This Is The Voice on Twitter. Okay, this is a semifinal fight. Bellator bantamweight interim championship semifinal. This is the longest tournament title name of all time. Magomedov is being introduced first. Did they say Peter Yan? Magomedov defeated Piotr Yan? Am I right? Is that right? Are you serious? I'm gonna have to check that up. Magomedov has a win over Piotr Yan? I didn't know that. Okay, Patrick Mix is being introduced. Wins over Haraguchi and James Gallagher. That's about it. Man, most of his wins are by submission. This kid is a problem. This fight is not going 5 rounds. There's no way possible. No way possible. Patrick Mix and Magomedov is not going 5 rounds. Patrick Mix looks pissed off. I gotta be honest. Do they talk to them in the center of the octagon? Dan Maragliata is gonna talk to them in the center of the octagon, okay? They touch gloves, okay? Okay, respect between both fighters. Few more camera people in the octagon. Once they leave the octagon doors will close. Excuse me. Okay, here we go. I think this is the fight of the night, right? Isn't this it? Like, this is going to be a good fight. Magomedov versus Patrick Mix. First round, we started. Patrick Mix fights out of the southpaw position. Patrick Mix throws a body kick. Okay, they're just pouring. Magomedov, 4 minutes, 45 seconds left in the first round. 5-round fight, Patrick Mix versus Magomedov. Nothing big happening so far in this fight. Only one punch landed by Patrick Mix. Inside leg kick by Patrick Mix so far. Nothing's happening. Magomed throws a right hand. It's blocked. Remember, Patrick Mix is fighting out of the southpaw position. So he's pouring out there with that right hand. Just a paw, not a jab. Just pouring. Nice 1-2 combination by Patrick Mix. 4 minutes, 17 seconds left in the first round. 5-round fight. Patrick Mix versus Magomedov. Still nothing happening. Inside leg kick by Patrick Mix. Okay. Patrick Mix feints. Nice right hand by Patrick Mix. Magomed takes the center of the octagon. 4 minutes left in the first round. They're advertising Bellator versus Fedor, February 7th, February 6th, February 5th, February 4th. That's going to happen in 2 months. We will be watching that, of course, live streaming that. Fedor versus Bellator. Fedor versus Bellator. Is that how you pronounce it? Yeah. Inside body kick by Magomedov. Nice 1-2 combination by Magomedov. Magomedov takes the center of the octagon here. Nice jab by Patrick Mix. Patrick Mix fighting out of the southpaw. Nice left straight hand by Patrick Mix right there. That was a nice left straight. 3 minutes, 10 seconds left in the first round. 5-round fight. Bellator 289, Patrick Mix versus Magomedov. Nice right hand by Patrick Mix right there, backing up. Magomedov does seem to have a little bit of problem with the distance. Patrick Mix definitely seems to be controlling the distance, but Magomed catches Patrick Mix's kick and takes him down. How about that? But Patrick Mix has Magomed in a guillotine off his back. Hold on, let's see. 2 minutes, 36 seconds. He switches it. Oh, Patrick Mix has Magomed. You can see the back of his neck. He doesn't have it. He's not going to be able to get him. He's not going to be able to get it. Patrick Mix is trying to go for a guillotine off of his back here. Patrick Mix is trying to go for a guillotine off of his back here. Patrick Mix is trying to go for a guillotine. 2 minutes, 14 seconds left in the first round. He's probably not going to get it, but Patrick Mix is now in top position here. He's going to probably have to let go of that guillotine. He lets go of it. Don't knee him. Don't knee him. Patrick Mix still in top position here. 2 minutes left in the first round. 5-round fight. Patrick Mix now has Magomed in that what is that? That bulldog choke. Man. Okay, there's only 1 minute, 8 seconds left in the first round. I need to eat. I'm hungry. Okay. Both fighters are on their feet now. 5-round fight. First round, Patrick Mix versus Magomedov. Inside leg kick by Patrick Mix. Body kick by Patrick Mix. A lot more kicks from Patrick Mix in this fight. Not many kicks from Magomedov. 1 minute left in this first round. Body kick by, front kick to the body by Patrick Mix. Patrick Mix kind of has a Diaz style to him, right? He kind of stands in front of you like, what? Slapping the hand down. He has Magomedov in the bulldog choke once again. 55 seconds left here in this first round. .48 seconds left. Don't knee him. Do not knee him from this ground. Magomedov has one knee on the ground, so he can't get kneed by Patrick Mix. 38 seconds left in his first round. Patrick Mix still has Magomed in that bulldog choke. He's had him in that bulldog choke for most of this round, right? Okay, Magomed gets up. 28 seconds left. They get out. Both fighters in the center of the octagon. Patrick Mix still fighting out of the southpaw position. A lot of feints from Patrick Mix in this fight. You can see, remember, he's fighting out of the southpaw, so he's feinting with both hands. 8 seconds left in the first round. We're going to head to the second round, most likely. I'd have to give that first round to Patrick Mix, right? A lot of leg kicks. I can't remember did he get a takedown? I know he was in top position, but was it a takedown or was it like wasn't it like kind of a slip? But we're going to head to the second round. Remember, this is a 5-round fight, not a championship fight. But this is Bellator's bantamweight interim championship tournament. The longest tournament name of all time. We're going to head to the second round between Magomedov and Patrick Mix. Neither fighter showing any damage. Neither fighter showing any damage at the end of the first round. Magomedov elected not to sit down. Okay, we're going to start the second round. I'm starving. Woo! 8 hours of work, and then we come home, back to work, right? Got a full-time job, trying to do the YouTube thing. Also, Bellator 289, second round between Patrick Mix and Magomedov. Bellator bantamweight World Grand Prix semifinal. Nice jab by Patrick Mix. Remember, Patrick Mix is fighting out of the southpaw, so the jab is coming out with the right hand. Nice left hook by Magomedov. Clinches Patrick Mix. Let's see what happens here. First clinch of this fight. Anyone get a trip? Anyone try to get a takedown? They're still in the clinch. They separate. 4 minutes, 20 seconds left in the second round. 5-round fight. Nice jab by Patrick Mix. Inside leg kick by Patrick Mix. That was a very good inside leg kick. Made Magomedov switch stances. Now Magomedov is fighting out of the southpaw position. That was a very good inside leg kick by Patrick Mix. Nice right hand by Magomedov. Nice head kick by Patrick Mix. Patrick Mix definitely has a Diaz style to him. He's like here with, you know, slapping the hand down. He's like, what? 3 minutes, 42 seconds left in the second round. 5-round fight. Patrick Mix, number 2 ranked Bellator bantamweight versus Magomedov, the number 4th ranked Bellator bantamweight. 3 minutes, 25 seconds left in this second round, 5-round fight. Body kick, inside body kick by Patrick Mix. Inside body kick, what the hell does that mean? Inside leg kick. 3 minutes, 10 seconds left. 3 minutes, 10 seconds left in this second round. Nice knee by Patrick Mix. Very nice knee by Patrick Mix here. 3 minutes left in this second round. Head kick misses by Patrick Mix, but a nice head kick takedown by Magomedov. There you go. Like I said, a lot of... But Patrick Mix, you got to watch out when you take him down. He loves the guillotine. He may have the guillotine here. Patrick Mix may have a guillotine here. Patrick Mix may have a guillotine here. Why am I yelling? What is that? He may get it. He may get it. Hold on. He's out. He tapped him. Oh, my goodness. Oh, he put him out. Patrick Mix put him out. Patrick Mix put Magomedov to sleep. The referee had to check his arm. He was out. What a choke was that? Was that the anaconda? Is he awake yet? Is he up yet? Wow, Patrick Mix, this is what I said. Patrick Mix threw a kick. Magomed caught the kick, took him down, but he put his head inside the guillotine. Let me see. Look, he catches the kick, shoots, takes him down, right into the guillotine. I think he switched it into an anaconda. Maybe not an anaconda. What is that, a Darce choke? Let me see. Oh, boy. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Patrick Mix put Magomedov to sleep. I think that was a Darce choke. It started in the guillotine. I don't know if he finished the guillotine. I think he switched it to a Darce choke. Either way, he choked out. When I say he, Patrick Mix choked out Magomedov in the second round. Oh, boy, he's a problem. I want to see what Sergio Pettis has to say about this kid. Patrick Mix is a problem. They're still checking in on Magomedov. They're cutting his gloves off. He probably woke up and said, what happened? What happened? Wow. Patrick Mix is a problem. He put Magomedov to sleep in the second round. I think it was a guillotine. I want to see what they call it. I thought it was a Darce choke. It started from the guillotine position. Wow. Wow. Patrick Mix took no damage in this fight. Look at his face. No damage in this fight. He still looks like he's ready to fight. Patrick Mix, he's pissed off. Look at his face. He looks like he's still ready to go, man. Now he's a little bit emotional. It's a $1 million. I mean, that's a big, can you imagine? You know, you win this fight in the second round. Magomedov is a problem. You tap him out in the second round. Now you're one fight away from winning $1 million. Woo! Patrick Mix is going to sleep pretty good tonight, right? Wow. Let me see what they call it. I thought it was a guillotine. I thought he switched it to a Darce choke. Wow. Patrick Mix still looks like he's ready to go. How about that? I didn't think this fight would go 5 rounds, but Patrick Mix stops it in the second round. Wow. Patrick Mix is shouting out Extreme Couture. Is Extreme Couture, is that in Las Vegas? Okay. asking Patrick Mix about the finals. Asking him how do you feel. He said he feels normal. He said he wasted his first title opportunity. Patrick Mix said he's ready for it, man. He advances to the Bellator bantamweight World Grand Prix final. He said, Sergio Pettis, I'm coming for that effing title. Screaming at the camera. Wow. How about that? Who's the weed at? Okay, we're back. Whew. They're just previewing Bader versus Fedor next. That fight will be happening February 4th, 2023, about 3 months from now. Romero is facing Nemkov for the title. Did you guys see that? How did I not see that? Wasn't that Romero's last fight? He was barking at the camera. Did you see that? He was literally barking. Now Romero will be getting the next title shot versus Nemkov. That's gonna be a really good fight, right? That's gonna be a really good fight. Looks like Scott Coker is now joining the announcers right now. Mario Ranalli. He should go back to the W. How does WWE not hire him back? Right? Come on, Triple H. What are you doing? Get Mario back in there, please. Oh, wasn't he so good in NXT? Wasn't it the good times of NXT? Do you remember that? Scott Coker is now previewing the upcoming schedule for Bellator. Bellator will be fighting versus Ryzen December 31st this year. Is that a what is that? Is that a Saturday? What? Let me see. Or is it December 30th? Let me see. I have no idea. So Bellator has 2 events this month. Man, Bellator, they gotta get more events. Am I wrong? Bellator gotta get more events. No, I guess it's December 30th. Let me see. What do you mean December 31st? Hold on, is it 31 days in this month? Oh, that's embarrassing. It is Saturday, December 31st. Oh my goodness. I live in Las Vegas, right, kids? December 31st is a Saturday. I'm gonna have to go to the Las Vegas Strip. Like, I can't sit here and watch Bellator. Are you crazy? We're ringing the new year watching Bellator versus Ryzen. Hey, I'm going to the Vegas Strip. Come on, right? We're gonna open a drink or something. Speaking of, let's open a drink now, right? Right. We don't really have too much. What is this? A spiked sparkling water. That's embarrassing. I think, look, 4% alcohol. That's not bad, right? That's something. That's something. Let's just drink it, right? Cheers. Cheers. Woo! Cheers to a great day, to a great week, to a great year, right? 2023, 2022 was a great year. Cheers from Las Vegas to wherever you are. It smells good. Oh, yeah, that's good. Oh, that's good. Woo! Only 4%. They are previewing Bellator 290. That's Saturday, February 4th. I guess they're not having any events in January. That's unfortunate. But it would be Bader versus Fedor, Romero versus Nemkov. Is that Brendan Ward? But we definitely will be live streaming that one also. Also tomorrow night, please tune in. We will be covering the entire UFC 282 card from the prelims. Do they still come on Facebook? From the prelims to the main event. There's a lot of fights I want to see tomorrow night for UFC 282. So we will be live streaming that tomorrow night. Still 2 more fights on this card for Bellator 289. Next 2 fights are championship fights. Even though the main event is an interim championship fight, the next 2 fights are championship fights. Bellator 289. Right now, we just have Big John and Mario speaking to Scott Coker, the president of Bellator. Man, Bellator has come a long way, right? Remember they used to have a tournament. They had some other guy who used to run. I don't remember the guy's name. Oh, man. I love these, like, terrible, like, these soft little watery drinks, right? How can you not love them? It's almost like cheating, right? It's like basically a spiked lemonade, like, you know? It's like if you're just drinking lemonade, there's a little bit of alcohol in it, you're like, yeah, this is a lot better, right? Like lemonade is good, but you throw a little bit of alcohol in it, you're like, oh, okay, right? You think it's lemonade, but then it's alcohol. It's alcohol. But hold on, I gotta, you know. Woo! Okay, we're about to get the co-main event. I believe Liz Carmouche. Velasquez, okay. There was some controversy in that first fight. Let me see. Liz Carmouche. Look at Liz Carmouche, right? They're showing it April 22nd, 2022. Carmouche versus... This fight ended in some controversy here. Juliana is a striker, dude, right? Hold on. Is this the fight that ended the way I thought? No. Tell me this is not how this fight ended. Where she was in the crucifix position? Is that how that fight ended? Remember? I believe I live streamed that. Right? Like Juliana was in a crucifix position. Let me see. Hold on. And then the referee just jumped in and just stopped the fight. I was just like, oh, this is... No. Oh, my goodness. That pissed me off, dude. That pissed me off. Oh, I can't watch it. I can't believe that referee... Oh, no. I remember watching that live, man. That was disgusting. No, that was disgusting. Now, listen, I had Liz Carmouche winning that fight up until that point, but the referee should not have stopped that fight. That was terrible. Yeah, I mean, come on, man. We've seen fighters get in the crucifix position, and people in the chat, when I was live streaming it, they were saying, oh, it was a fair stoppage. I'm like, dude, you're saying anyone in a crucifix position, the referee should just stop the fight? I was saying that, listen, if you're in a crucifix position and Francis Ngannou is on top of you dropping, hammer fists, then I'm going to be like, dude, we got to stop the fight. But Liz Carmouche, I mean, good for her, but look, you can see Juliana is right there. Oh, I can't even watch this replay. It pisses me off. I remember watching that live. We did watch that live. That's crazy. Bellator has had like 4 events live because I've seen all of them. Right? I saw the Patrick Mix versus Haraguchi, right? And I remember seeing this first fight. That was in April. Come on, Bellator. Can we have more events next year? That's pissing me off. Listen, I'm going with Juliana in this fight, man. She got screwed in that first fight, even though I had her losing on the scorecards. That fight was disgusting. The way that fight ended, I remember Juliana was undefeated going into that fight. The fight had less than 10 seconds in the 4th round, remember? And the referee just jumped in and stopped it because she was in a crucifix position. Now, listen, it's a bad position for fighters to be in, right? But referees can't stop a fight anytime someone gets in a crucifix position. She wasn't getting hammer fist by Francis Ngannou, right? If it was that, then you got to stop the fight, right? Ref, stop the fight, get in there. But Liz Carmouche had Juliana in the crucifix position, and the referee just jumped in and stopped the fight. It was disgusting. But now we get some revenge. I'm going for Juliana. These two don't like each other. Liz is saying, like, yeah, I won. What are you talking about? Like, I'm not going to, I thought it was a good stoppage. Juliana is like, what are you talking about? Are you kidding me? Yeah. Yeah. Josh is saying he's bothered that Liz was trying to justify the early stoppage. That he was saying that, you're better. She's better than that. She knew the fight wasn't over right there. Come on. We'll see. And look at Josh Thompson. It's crazy. It's so crazy to me. Like, growing up, watching Josh Thompson as a fighter, to see him transition to, announcer. And, it's so cool, I say this to the kids today that, the next generation is literally going to know Khabib Nurmagomedov as a coach, right? They're not gonna know him as the fighter. Like they're not gonna see any of his fights live, right? So the next 3-4 years, everybody who's gonna know Khabib is gonna be like coach, trainer, and stuff like that, right? That's what's gonna happen to you kids. When I see Mike Brown, I'm like, man, Mike Brown. I remember Mike Brown fighting Uriah Faber in WEC, right? Mike Brown fighting Jose Aldo in WEC. I'm old, right? I'm old. No, we're gonna hit for Liz Carmouche versus Juliana Vasquez. Okay. We're gonna see who's referee for this fight. Isn't that the most important question? And there is some emotion in this fight. That's what the announcers are talking about. That, you know, Liz Carmouche is saying that, you know, the fight wasn't stopped early. Juliana is saying the fight was stopped early. So there's some heat between these two fighters here. They have to forget how that first fight ended. Both fighters have to forget how that first fight ended. This is a completely different fight. Let's see the adjustments each fighter makes to this second fight. The first fight ended in the fourth round by referee. Oh, this is better than I thought it would be. Like, I never drink sparkling water, but this is some tangy. It's really good. Woo! Okay, I think we'll get both fighters to the cage now. Here it goes. Woo! Okay, who's obviously Juliana's gonna make her way to the octagon first. She's a challenger. Juliana is now making her way to the octagon. I'm rooting for Juliana. Like I said, that first fight stoppage was disgusting. It pissed me off. Juliana Velasquez, 36 years old, former Bellator flyweight champion. Only one loss on her record. That loss came to the opponent she's fighting next, Liz Carmouche. Juliana feels like that first fight was stopped early. I agree with her. Liz feels like that first fight was not stopped early. And Juliana's only getting a rematch because she threw a temper tantrum. Okay? She's listening to, she walked out to Lincoln Park in the end. Oh, I love Lincoln Park so much, right? Rest in peace, Chester, right? Rest in peace, Chester Bennington. Crazy, right? When you think about it, right? Rest in peace. Juliana is making her way into the octagon, fighting out of the blue corner. Juliana is in the octagon. Juliana, is that RDA? Who's that? Juliana is in the octagon. The challenger. Walking out to In the End by Lincoln Park. I apologize to everyone in the stream that I can't show it. I apologize for not being able to play any sound. Trust me, if I could, I would take my stupid face off this camera and I would just put it on the fights and you could watch it, you can listen to it. I wish I could, but my last name is not YouTube, right? I would get a copyright strike and my channel would be banished from the internet, right? That's what happens. But now Liz Carmouche, the reigning, defending, undisputed Bellator flyweight champion of the world, Liz Carmouche. Was Liz Carmouche the first fight versus Ronda in UFC? Was that her? No, right? Or was there someone else? Maybe it was someone else. I can't remember. Liz Carmouche looks very focused. Woo! Liz Carmouche looks very focused. She's getting some Vaseline on her face. Liz Carmouche wipes her feet, takes a bow, steps into the octagon. Oh boy, Liz Carmouche is staring at Juliana. Liz Carmouche gotta get a little bit more active for me. She's just standing there, right? I want to see her like bouncing around. She's got in the octagon and just stood in place. But she's a military person, so she's ready to fight. Don't even get it twisted, right? But Liz Carmouche is not bouncing back and she's not wasting any energy, right? Some people may think that's a waste of energy. Liz Carmouche is just standing center of the octagon. Here we go. Both fighters in the octagon. We're going to get the announcements now. Woo! Okay, we're gonna get in announcers. Michael C. Williams is in the octagon. Woo! This is the voice at this is the voice on Twitter. Both fighters are in the octagon. Juliana and Liz are both in the octagon. This is a rematch from their first fight earlier this year, April 22nd, 2022. First fight ended with Juliana with her hand raised. A TKO victory by Liz Carmouche over Juliana. Okay. Okay. Juliana. Juliana fighting out of Brazil. Velasquez. Now we're going to introduce the champion, the reigning, defended, undisputed Bellator flyweight champion of the world, Liz Carmouche. Victories over Valentina Shevchenko? Really? Jessica Andrade? Okay. 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 By way of San Diego, California, America. Right? She knows this American flag better than me, obviously. Liz Carmouche takes a bow. Both fighters have been introduced. Referee will be Kevin McDonald. Not that referee with the beards who stopped that first fight. Both fighters in the center of the octagon. They're staring at each other. Let's see if they touch gloves. Okay. They did touch gloves. For a second, I thought there wasn't going to be a touch gloves there. Oh, the Bellator Championship is at the octagon. Liz Carmouche versus Juliana. Okay, let's see. Listen, this is a rematch, right? This is a big fight. One fighter says the fight ended too soon. The other fighter said the fight ended on time. Rematch. First round, 5-round fight. They don't touch gloves. Vasquez goes after Juliana early. She's attacking Juliana. Get her in a clinch. Juliana has her back up against the fence here. Liz in the clinch. Juliana has underhooks here. Juliana has underhooks. 4 minutes, 40 seconds left in the first round. 5-round fight. Bellator flyweight championship. Champion Liz Carmouche versus challenger Juliana. Liz Carmouche is starting early with the foot stomps. I believe it was patented by Chris Leben. Nice inside leg kick by Liz Carmouche here. Not much happening in this first round. They got into the clinch. 4 minutes, 10 seconds left in the first round of the 5-round fight. Crowd is booing. The crowd booing? Yeah, because really they haven't done anything. Where's the referee at? Right, they got into the clinch and they're just up against the fence. Where's the referee? Okay, referee's finally in frame. Liz has underhooks here. 3 minutes, 45 seconds left in the first round. The crowd is booing already. I hear some boos. Yeah, I mean, referee, you got to break them up. You got to get in this, man. Come on, ref. 3 minutes, 39 seconds left in the first round. 5-round fight. They're still in the clinch up against the fence. No one has really advanced position. Inside leg kicks by Liz Carmouche here. Nothing's really happening. The referee got to break this up. Come on, ref. Referee's not even in the frame. They're just in the clinch up against literally over 1 minute and 30 seconds. They've been in this same position. Come on, ref. Come on, ref. Wake up. Juliana switches position. Now Liz is up against the fence. Nice knee by Liz up against the fence. Looks like Liz is going to try to switch it here also. 3 minutes left in this first round. 5-round fight. They're still in the clinch. Literally in the same clinch from the beginning of the fight. Referee has not broke them up, hasn't even given them a warning. They're still in the clinch, man. They're just still in the clinch. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left in the second round. In the first round. In the first round. They're literally still in the clinch. I can't believe, I've never seen anything like it. Referee is finally in frame, walks out of frame. 2 minutes, 35 seconds left. The crowd is booing. Come on, ref. Come on, break this up. Get them out of the clinch. What are we talking about here? They're literally still in the clinch. There's only 2 minutes and 20 seconds left in the first round, ref. Oh, my goodness. I'm gonna just drink until something happens. I'm literally going to drink until something happens. Until they get out of this clinch. Because, I mean, what are we talking about here? It's too cold. But they're literally still in it. I'm not even joking. They are literally still in the same clinch. The crowd has been booing since 3 minutes ago. The referee doesn't do anything. I've never seen a round like, I swear, I've never seen a round like this. 1 minute, 35 seconds left in this first round. I may be an MMA casual, but I've never seen a round where two fighters literally into a clinch and nothing happens. Referee is just standing there. He's in. Break them up! I literally had to yell, break this clinch up, ref. Come on! 1 minute, 12 seconds left in this first round. If they end this round in this same clinch, I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do here, man. 1 minute left in the first round. They're still in the same clinch. Juliana is holding the fence. Juliana is holding the fence. Referee's not giving. Is this referee awake? A little bit of punches here in the clinch, but I mean, with this 45 seconds left in this first round, they said total strikes 33-9. I mean, I don't know. Oh, he finally broke them up. Are you kidding me? 35 seconds left in the round. The referee finally breaks up the clinch. Are you kidding me? Unbelievable. We wasted a whole first round. They go back to the clinch. I've never seen a round like this. I may be an MMA casual, but I've never seen a round like this in my entire life. 10 seconds left in this first round. We get the warning, the 10-second warning. This would probably be one of the worst rounds I've ever seen in my entire life. I cannot believe we just saw that. The crowd is booing. The crowd was booing from like 3 minutes and 30 seconds. I blame the referee for that one, man. I got to be honest. I blame the referee. Juliana and Liz literally got into one clinch. I'm not even joking. One clinch. For 4 minutes and 34 seconds, the referee just let them stay in the clinch up against the fence. Finally broke them up with 35 seconds left in the first round. That was literally the entire round. Now, they gave some strikes counts to each fighter, but I mean, we're talking about inside the clinch touches, right? We're not talking about real extended, uppercuts or elbows or anything like that. We're just talking about inside the clinch, real, just touching. We gotta get a better second round, man. I don't know what was that about. We gotta get a better second round. Whew. We woke up at 4:30 in the morning, right? It's 7:30 right now. 8-hour work day, and now we're back here live streaming on YouTube. Whew. Right? Okay, now they're finally striking. 4 minutes, 50 seconds left in the second round. Oh, Liz goes for a takedown. Double leg takes down Velasquez. But Juliana gets right up. How about that? Liz got a first takedown of this fight, but Juliana gets right back up. 4 minutes, 35 seconds left in the second round. They're back in the same clinch. And the crowd is booing. The crowd is booing. You can hear, the crowd is pissed off. 4 minutes. There's 4 minutes and 23 seconds left in this second round. They're in this clinch. I'm going to drink this until they get out. It's too cold. I gotta go back to drinking. Okay. They're still in the same clinch. I'm not even joking. 3 minutes, 50 seconds left in the second round. Liz Carmouche versus Juliana Velasquez. Good knee by Juliana. 3 minutes, 35 seconds left in the second round. Nice 1-2 combination by Juliana. Juliana fighting out of the southpaw. Liz shoots for the takedown. I think she may have got it. Remember, Liz got a takedown earlier in this round. They may call that a takedown. There may be 2 takedowns for Liz right here. Juliana got to worry about that. I don't know who won that first round, but Liz may be winning this second round with 2 takedowns. There's still 3 minutes and 10 seconds left in the second round. The champion, Liz Carmouche, gets a takedown. Juliana fighting off of her back here. The crowd is booing. 3 minutes left in this second round, 5-round fight. Bellator 289. Liz Carmouche, the champion, versus the challenger, Juliana Velasquez. The crowd is booing. They're pissed off. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left. Oh my God, I don't even know what I'm watching. I just, what are we doing? What are we doing? This is a hard fight to watch, man, right? Especially being an MMA casual. Just like, what am I watching? The crowd is booing. Literally nothing's happening. I'm not even joking. Liz is just laying on top of her. She's just laying there. There's no referee in this fight. The first fight, Juliana was angry because the referee stopped the fight early. There's no referee in this fight. Like, he's not here. Look at his feet. His feet are barely in. Break them up, ref. Come on, you can hear the crowd booing, ref. Liz is just sitting. She's not advancing the position, right? I may be an MMA casual, but I know that. If you're in top position, you're not advancing anything, the referee pulls you up. Okay, Liz finally advances a little bit here. There's still 1 minute and 35 seconds left in this first round. Liz is almost in full guard here. This is a bad position for Juliana. Can Liz Carmouche posture up here and throw some ground and pound? Juliana is trying to push her off of her. That's not how you're going to do it. She got to work those hips in it. Liz is trying to she's trying to posture up here. 1 minute 10 seconds left in this second round. Liz is in top position. This is a bad round for Juliana, right? Foot is in her face. I don't know what's going on. I can't even see anything. 55 seconds left in this second round. 5-round fight. Liz Carmouche versus Juliana Velasquez. Liz Carmouche is just in top position. She's going for an armbar! Why am I yelling? I think she may have it. Did she tap? She's tapping! She's tapping! She's tapping! Wow. Liz Carmouche tapped out Juliana in the second round. Wow. How about that? She's like, listen, I didn't beat her once. I beat her twice. Liz Carmouche said 2. She said 2. Hey, like, listen, for everyone who said I did not beat her the first time, I beat her the second time, okay? Right? For all of you who thought that fight ended early, how about this time, right? I beat her first time, and I beat her the second time. What was that? Is that the guillotine? Guillotine. Is that an armbar? Yeah, that's an armbar. Liz Carmouche taps out Juliana in the second round. Wow. For how boring this fight was, it ended. Juliana is still on the ground. Juliana hasn't got up. Liz picks her up. Liz had to pick Juliana up. I mean, that had to be very disappointing for Juliana, right? Like, to think about that, imagine that. Since April, she had to be thinking, like, man, that fight stopped too early. That fight stopped too early. I could beat Liz. I could beat Liz. And now, you know, in the second round, Liz taps her out. Shit, look, that's gonna be 2 times, okay? That's what Liz is saying. Like, listen, I beat her twice. You better stop playing with me. put some respect on my name. She's talking to Big John, right? For everyone who said, I think that's what she was saying to Big John, because I think Big John was saying that he thought the first fight ended early. Liz is like, listen, how about this time, right? 2 times. I beat her twice, right? I don't want to hear it. I thought the fight ended early. Poor Juliana. Juliana needs an ice on her arm. Juliana may be Juliana is leaving the octagon. Wow. Did she break her arm? Did Liz break Juliana's arm? Very rarely does fighters leave the octagon before you know what I'm saying? Like, unless it is an extreme medical emergency or they've been knocked out cold, very rarely do you see a fighter leave the octagon with an injury or ice on their arm. How about that? Look at Liz Carmouche. Congratulations to her. Listen, even though I thought the first fight ended early, I got to give nothing but respect to Liz Carmouche, man. Wow. How about that? Liz Carmouche wins. How about that? She shakes Scott Coker's hand, takes a photo with Scott Coker. He's so cool. He's pretty cool, man. I respect Scott Coker. He's a cool dude. Big John McCarthy's gonna interview Liz Carmouche right now. How about that? Oh, she said her arm popped. Wow. I think Liz Carmouche said Juliana Velasquez's arm popped. That she may have popped her arm out, right? I mentioned that Juliana was not in the octagon when the winner was announced. She just left the octagon after the fight was over. I guess Liz may have popped her arm out of a socket. My gosh, she's so strong. Can you imagine? Liz left the octagon. She had ice on her arm. Oh my God, that's a nasty arm bar, man. That is a nasty arm bar. It's a crazy one because she's like sitting up. You know how the normal octagon, you're like laying down right here, and then you're like, you know, the arm is here and they tap early. But this one is she's like sitting up on her arm, right? So like Juliana's on the ground and Liz is on the top and she's like grabbing the arm up here. So the arm bar is like breaking on her like pelvis, and she's like screaming, you know, the arm bar, like it's not a standing arm bar, but more like a sitting arm bar. That's a really, really, really different arm bar, because if you think about it, if you're like sitting down on someone's arm and their arm is just being popped like that, compared to their arm being like laid down, you could tap early. This is basically what happens with a normal arm bar. Your arm is like this and it's being popped like that, right? Like from down here, right? You can just tap early when the arm, you can see the arm. But when someone's like sitting up on your arm and they're just pulling it like this, the pressure of them sitting on your shoulder, her arm is really bad. We'll see what happened to Juliana. That's really tough. First loss of her career was an early stoppage. The second loss of her career to Liz, to the same person, ends in basically an injury, right? Her arm was, I don't know if it's broken, but Liz said she heard a pop. That she heard Juliana arm pop. A nasty arm bar win for Liz Carmouche. Liz Carmouche cannot stop smiling. How about that? Many congratulations to her. Listen, I wasn't critical of Liz Carmouche for the first fight. I had her winning on the scorecards heading into that fourth and fifth round. I just thought the referee didn't have to stop the fight. My criticism was of the referee. It wasn't of Liz Carmouche. Liz Carmouche had Juliana in a crucifix, right? Throwing down some ground and pound. I didn't think the fight should have stopped there, but this fight had to stop here in this second round, as Liz looks like she may have popped out Juliana's arm. Wow. How about that? Wow. 2 finishes so far on this card, right? And that Patrick Mix finish, man. Like, listen, Liz Carmouche may have popped someone's arm out, but Patrick Mix put Magomedov to sleep. He literally tapped him out. He didn't even tap him out. I mean, he literally put him to sleep out. right? Like Magomed Magomedov was put out. The referee had to check his arm, and that's how the referee noticed that Magomed Magomedov was out. That's a good referee stoppage right there, being in there early enough to notice when the fighter went out. Wow. Okay, this is the final fight. This is it. It's over already. This is what I'm gonna do the whole card for UFC 282 tomorrow, because I mean 4 cards, 4 fights, right? You get 2 finishes early, right? The first fight was a 3-round fight, but you get 2 finishes, and you know now this fight could be another finish, and then the event's over, right? Even though it is only, let me see what time it is out here in Vegas, 7:49 p.m. Right? Woo! We woke up at like 4:30 this morning, went to work from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. And now we're watching Bellator 289. Stots fight is up next. Earlier we watched a decision. Then we had Patrick Mix. Patrick Mix submitted Magomed Magomedov by, I think it was a Darce choke. Right? I feel like it was a Darce choke. It may have started with a guillotine. But Patrick Mix wins. Patrick Mix will be fighting the winner of this fight next. And then the winner of that fight, between Patrick Mix and the winner of this fight, will fight the reigning, defending, can't say he's undisputed, but the Bellator bantamweight champion, Sergio Pettis. They took his belt away. Do they have 1 belt in Bellator? Like, oh, because look at this kid. Danny's fight is up next. This kid is, I called him a psycho. What did I call him? A psychopath? Yeah, I think I called him a psychopath. I did call him a psychopath. Danny, Mr. Sabatello, I called him a psychopath. Something about him, he seems like something is loose, a screw is loose with him. Did he get that win by an arm triangle? No. Man, I kind of want Sabatello to win. I don't know why. I just like him. Yeah, I do think he's crazy, but I like him. You know, I just like his whole energy. He has like the Zach Morris blonde hair, blue. You know, he's a vicious guy, man. He is a vicious guy and crazy. He wants all of the smoke. Sergio Pettis says Stots is going to beat Sabatello. Obviously, Sergio has some skin in this game right here. You know, the winner of Sabatello and Stots will fight Patrick Mix. The winner of that fight will fight Sergio Pettis. Bellator is going to be good next year, right? You got to be honest. There should be some really good fights. Romero versus Nemkov. I didn't know that fight was happening. That's happening on CBS. I hope they really go kind of all in for that, right? February 4th, that's like the free week before the NFL Super Bowl. So with that being on CBS, being on free TV, I hope Bellator really takes it up to another level. When you have a Fedor fight, I believe it's Fedor's Fedor's retirement fight versus Ryan Bader. That's going to be a really good fight for Bellator. And then they have Crazy Man Romero, whose last fight ended with him barking at the camera. Literally barking at the camera. Whew. The only problem is, like, listen, next fight that's the end. Stots versus Sabatello is the end of this event, unfortunately. Like I said, tomorrow night we will be live streaming UFC 282, the entire event. I don't care if there's 0 viewers, right? 1 viewer, 2 viewers, 3 viewers, 4 viewers. I see you. I appreciate you. Thank you to everyone who left a thumbs up. Thank you to everyone for just joining. Please, I hope you had a great day. I hope you had a great year. I live out here in Las Vegas. Woo! Right? Sabatello is talking crazy again, of course, to promote this fight. He used to have brown hair. I'm glad he went to the blonde. I'm glad Sabatello went to the blonde. Someone had to tell him, like, listen, you got to go blonde. Come on. Go bleach blonde. He's crazy. I love the way he promotes fights. He curses at everybody. Oh, what are we doing? How is this? I gotta put these boom. Sabatello is now talking crazy. Sabatello's talking about Stots. Stots is talking about Sabatello. Why doesn't Bellator do like countdowns? Why don't they do any of that stuff? Right? They don't have to do a countdown, but did they do anything that was like building up to this card? You know how the UFC does? Do they still do embeddeds? Yeah. I think they used to do something. Was it always embedded? Because I remember back in the days, it used to be some Dana White stuff. Okay, Sabatello is making his way to the octagon. Here goes the main event of the evening. Bellator 289. It is kind of interesting that Bellator and UFC, their pay-per-views kind of is... The crowd is booing. The crowd is booing Sabatello for some unknown reason. Maybe because he has his middle fingers up on the... He's giving the crowd a middle fingers. I don't know what that's about. Sabatello is giving the crowd the middle fingers. Someone's giving him a middle finger. The crowd. This guy, this is why I say he's a psychopath. This is why I call him a psychopath. Woo! Okay, we're back. Sabatello has made his way to the octagon. The crowd is still booing him. He is still giving the crowd the middle finger. Some people in the crowd has Sabatello wigs on. The crowd is booing him. Obviously, you would imagine Sergio. I don't know who's gonna. It's gonna be interesting because earlier in the night, Patrick Mix won his fight. So I would imagine Patrick Mix would be the one to enter the octagon. I think it would be pretty cool if you bring Sergio Pettis in also, right? How cool would that be? Sergio Pettis in the building, right? But Sabatello is in the octagon. Am I going for Sabatello? I have no idea. Versus Stots. Stots is making his way to the octagon now, okay? The greatest feeling on the world, right? Is it not? Whew. Life is good, man. Life is good. Life is good. Right? In the future, people are going to be like, man, Jason, like, you know, you used to have live streams and you'd have one viewer. You would have 2 viewers. You would have 0 viewers. Right? Say, like, listen, man, I'm just happy to be alive. Right? I'm happy to be able to watch this event. I'm happy anyone's joining me, right? This energy will be kept when we have 1 million viewers in the chat, or when we have 1, right? You got to do what you love. That's the most important thing. That's the best advice I can give everyone, man. Do what you love, right? In the future, people are going to be like, oh, man, he's so lucky. He has 1,000 people in the chat and everyone, just like, I did the same thing when there was one person in the chat, right? You know, it's all good. It's all good to me. But, you know, people will be like, oh, you're a loser. You don't have enough people in your chat. It's just like, nah, man. God bless the people who are here, right? This is great. Woo! Stots is in the octagon. Or he said something to Sabatello. They got to separate them. Make sure to don't let them two get close to each other. Okay, hold on. Stots and they're talking to each other already. Stots and Sabatello are talking to each other already. Oh my goodness. Stots is talking to. He's barking at Sabatello. The octagon is girl walking around with the #1 sign already. They haven't even been introduced. I thought she would do that a little bit later. Look, they're talking to each other. Stots and Sabatello are talking to each other. They haven't even been introduced yet. They're talking to each other. Stots is the current interim champion, Bellator bantamweight interim world champion. Man, they have the longest titles ever, right? Michael C. Williams is about to introduce both fighters for the main event of the evening. Bellator 289 Stots versus Sabatello. Both fighters in the octagon. Please join us tomorrow night for UFC 282, right? If we have 1 viewer, 2 viewers, or 0 viewers, right? We will be watching UFC 282 tomorrow night. Oh, that card is going to be lit. Woo! Sabatello is being introduced first. He's being booed. Sabatello came to the octagon, giving the middle finger to the crowd. So they're booing him now. He's staring. He's just staring down Stots. Sabatello is just staring down Stots. He's not blinking. He's not even talking. Oh, he's walking. He's walking towards Stots. The Italian gangster. The crowd is booing him. He's telling them, like, listen, that's literally nothing. That's nothing to me. The crowd is booing Sabatello. You gotta respect people who play up the villain, right? Like Nas said, I always root for the villain, right? I always root for the villain in the movies, right? Stots is stretching before. Stots is taking a nice little stretch before he gets introduced. Okay, Stots is ready. H-Town, Houston, Texas, stand up. I want to go to Texas. Oh, first of all, they have a beautiful state flag, right? I've never been to Texas. This is the southern I've ever lived. Vegas. After Vegas, I think I'm going to move to New Orleans. I'm going to the south, right? Trying to go to... Oh, both fighters being introduced. Let me see. They're talking to each other. Referee's trying to separate them. Hold on. Do they touch gloves? They don't touch gloves. They don't even touch gloves. Why is that always such a big deal to me? I don't know why. It's just like the little things like that makes me like so happy. When fighters don't touch gloves, I'm just like, nah, I'm maybe gonna touch the gloves. Right? Like I'm maybe gonna touch his glove. Okay, here it goes. This is the main event. Bellator 289, Sabatello versus Stots. Stots starts out fighting southpaw. His guard is very low. First round, 4 minutes, 50 seconds left in the first round. 5-round fight, Bellator 289 main event. Stots versus Sabatello. Stots is fighting southpaw, controlling the octagon right now. Danny has his back to the fence. Stots circling. Nice body kick by Stots. Danny now takes the center of the octagon. Danny goes for a takedown, doesn't get it. Underhooks by Stots. Stots' back is up against the fence here. 4 minutes, 20 seconds left in the first round, 5-round fight. Stots versus Sabatello. This is the main event of the evening for Bellator 289. Danny is trying to take Stots back here. Danny takes Stots down. I think that's a takedown. I believe that's a takedown. They're saying it's a takedown. Danny's trying to get a hook in here. Danny's trying to take Stots back. 3 minutes, 45 seconds left in the first round. 5-round fight. Bellator 289 main event of the evening. Stots versus Sabatello. Is the crowd booing? Sabatello just trying to get Stots back. Sabatello is trying to take Stots back. Stots is carrying all of the weight of Sabatello at the moment. How about, okay, Stots get down. Danny is very heavy here. Stots is not a good position here. Remember, Sabatello already got one takedown here in this fight. They're not talking to each other yet. No trash talk between each fighter. I thought it'd be a little bit more. Sabatello gets Stots down to one knee. Good wrist control by Stots here. 2 minutes, 55 seconds left in the first round. Sabatello is trying to take Stots back. This is the first round, 5-round fight. Sabatello is trying to take Stots back, but Stots is doing a really good job at wrist control. He's controlling Sabatello's left wrist. Sabatello is still working. He's making Stots carry all of his body weight. That's a good idea, right? Even if you don't get a takedown, you can make your opponent carry all of your body weight, right? Just to make him work. Stots is still doing a really good job at wrist control, not trying to give up his back, not trying to give up that rear naked choke. But Sabatello is really heavy. Stots goes for an ankle lock, doesn't get it. Sabatello gets into side control, but Stots get out of that position. Sabatello now has him in a bulldog choke. I think that's what that's called. Bulldog choke. 2 minutes left in the first round here. Remember, Sabatello did get a takedown in this first round. So Sabatello could be winning this first round. Sabatello is definitely winning this first round. He's definitely winning the first round, right? I mean, come on. Sabatello has Stots in that bulldog choke. What time is it? Woo! I hope everyone had a great Friday. Please, please enjoy the rest of 2022, right? No matter how bad it is, right? Please just enjoy it. Wherever city you're in, when you walk around, look at the city, look at the skyline, and just be thankful that we're alive to see this, man. No matter what you're going through, nothing's really happening here. There's just a scramble. 1 minute, 15 seconds left in the first round, 5-round fight. Stots versus Sabatello. Good wrestling here in the first round by Sabatello, right? Very good wrestling here. Not too much striking the last few minutes of this first round, but heavy, heavy, heavy wrestling, making Stots work, right? You can see now, Mario just mentioned the wrestling of Sabatello. 45 seconds left in the first round. 5-round fight, main event, UFC Bellator 289. We will be watching UFC 282 tomorrow night. Cheers to that event. That should be fun. Sabatello just has Stots up against the fence here. Referee stepping one step closer. You may break them up soon. 25 seconds left in the first round. 5-round fight. You would say Sabatello has to be winning this first round. He got a takedown. A lot of wrestling. A knee by Sabatello. A knee by Stots. Another knee by Stots. 10 seconds left in the first round. Heavy wrestling by Sabatello, right? Stop. Okay. I think the crowd is booing again. I don't know. I feel like both fighters should probably feel good about how that first round went, right? I think Sabatello won, but Stots didn't really take much damage, right? Heavy wrestling, heavy leverage by Sabatello. He was making Stots carry his weight in that first round, but not too much damage, right? No real clean shots by either fighter. No damage by either fighter. Ooh. Cheers to a Friday night here from Las Vegas, Nevada. This is the main event of the evening. Stots versus Sabatello. This is the second round. First round I gave to Sabatello, right? You got a takedown, a little bit of ground and pound, a lot of wrestling from Sabatello. So I give it to Sabatello for the first round. Now we're going to head to the second round. This is the main event of the evening, unfortunately. Only 4 fights tonight on this card. Okay, let's see if we can get some striking this second round. 4 minutes, 55 seconds left in the second round. 5-round fight. Sabatello versus Stots. Stots is fighting out of the southpaw position. Gotta mention that. Inside leg kick misses by Stots. Sabatello is fighting out. Stots is fighting out of the southpaw. Stots has the center of the octagon. Nice right hand by Stots. 4 minutes, 30 seconds left in the second round. 5-round fight. Nice right hands by Sabatello. Both fighters in the center of the octagon here. Nice body kick by Sabatello. Head kick blocked. 4 minutes, 17 seconds left in the second round. 5-round fight. Bellator 289, main event of the evening. Stots controlling the center of the octagon. Front kick to the body by Stots. Sabatello with his back to the fence. Good footwork. Sabatello shoots for a takedown. Doesn't get it. Good sprawl by Stots. Nice right hand by Sabatello. Both fighters in the center of the octagon here right now. Stots fighting out of the southpaw position. 3 minutes, 55 seconds left. 3 minutes, 45 seconds left in the second round. 5-round fight. This is the main event of the evening. Stots versus Sabatello. Bellator bantamweight World Grand Prix tournament. We saw Patrick Mix win earlier tonight. Patrick Mix defeated. Hold on, top. What the referee? What is he doing? I've never seen anything like it. Referee called time and then let Stots hit Sabatello. I've never seen anything like that. That's unbelievable. But we did watch earlier. Patrick Mix defeated Magomedov. He choked him out cold. So the winner of this fight will fight Patrick Mix. The winner of Stots and Sabatello will fight Patrick Mix for the final. The winner of that will be $1 million richer, and they will fight Sergio Pettis next year. Good knees by Stots here. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left in the second round. Sabatello takes the center of the octagon. Stots still fighting out of the southpaw position here. Sabatello shoots for another takedown. Good sprawl by Stots, but good clinch by Sabatello here. This is what we saw in the first round, right? This is how the first round basically went. Heavy wrestling from Sabatello. 2 minutes, 22 seconds left in the second round. Good knee to the body by Sabatello. Another knee. 2 minutes, 12 seconds left in the second round. 5-round fight. Bellator 289. Main event of the evening. Good takedown by Sabatello into top position. How about that? Good take. There's a beautiful takedown by Sabatello. Sabatello in top position here. He has 1 minute and 55 seconds to work in this second round. Let's see what can happen. We've seen both earlier fights in, early. Patrick Mix ended his fight in the second round. Liz Carmouche ended her fight in the second round. We're here in the second round for Sabatello and Stots. And now we have Sabatello in top position here. 1 minute and 29 seconds to work in the second round. He takes, Sabatello takes Stots back. Oh, man. Sabatello loses his back position, loses it. Okay. 1 minute, 15 seconds left. Sabatello goes directly into the clinch. Good elbows by Stots. 1 minute, 8 seconds left in this second round. Sabatello could still win this round, right? I had Sabatello winning the first round. Looks like he may get another takedown here. 59 seconds left in this second round. Sabatello looks good, man. His wrestling is, right? Like, his wrestling looks really good. I do worry about his wrestling versus Patrick Mix. Patrick Mix is a problem, right? Patrick Mix is a problem. But Sabatello takes Stots back here. Uh-oh. Only 35 seconds to work here in this second round. But Stots is trying to go for what is that? A kneel? Uh-oh. Sabatello is in a knee bar. Stots is going for a knee bar. Sabatello gets out. Oh, that could have been a nasty way to end this fight. Right? Wow. How about that? Stots went for it. Stots went for a knee bar. That's interesting. This is a great fight. This is a pretty good fight, right? This is a good fight. Sabatello, 5 seconds left in this second round. Sabatello trying to take Stots back. Wow. That's interesting. Woo! Stots went for a knee bar right there. How about that? They're interviewing Sergio Pettis right now. Like I said, the winner of this fight, I don't know what's going on with Sabatello, but he's getting massages on his arms. Is that normal? Is that cramps? Is that muscle cramps? Because you don't really see that happening to fighters in the first or second rounds where they're like massaging, you know, this part of their arms. I don't know if that is he coming in with an injury, Sabatello, but Mike Brown has worked out Sabatello's arms. And remember, it's heavy wrestling for Sabatello in this fight, right? I don't know if he's having muscle cramps, but very rarely do you see fighters, you know, in the first or second round get like this kind of massage from their trainers. But Sabatello did get that massage. We just want to keep a note of that. The second round ended with a knee bar attempt by Stots. He couldn't get it. We're starting the third round. 5-round fight. This is the main event of the evening, unfortunately. But we will be live streaming UFC 282 tomorrow night. The entire card from the prelims to the main event. Big John has this fight even. He has Sabatello winning the first round. He has Stots winning the second round. How about that? Front kick misses by Sabatello. Sabatello gets caught with her left hand. Circles out of there. 4 minutes, 30 seconds left in the third round. 5-round fight. Nice right hand by Stots. Stots may be starting to turn it on here, right? Stots takes the center of the octagon. Sabatello shoots for another takedown. Doesn't get, he hasn't really got any of those takedowns like that. Four minutes. Oh, come on. Did he knee him in the face or did he knee him in the body? That's weak. I think they're going to show a replay. I think Sabatello may have kneed Stots in the face while he was down. Let me see. I thought it was in the body. Let me see. Oh, yeah, definitely knee him in the face. He definitely knee him in the face. Stots has one knee on the ground. He got kneed in the face. Okay, they go back to fighting. Okay, 4 minutes left in this third round. Third round already? 5-round fight. Bellator 289 championship fight. Oh, front kick to the face by Sabatello was eaten by Stots. That was a front kick to the face. He could have knocked him out. He took it. Stots took that fight. 3 minutes, 33 seconds left in the third round. 5-round fight. Stots is taking the center of the octagon here. Danny Sabatello with his back to the fence. Referees don't like, the judges don't like to see that, right? Good front kick to the body by Sabatello. Stots still taking the center of the octagon. Good left hand by Sabatello. Sabatello's wrestling. When he shoots for a takedown, he almost doesn't get it. He never gets the takedown versus good head kick by Stots. It was blocked. Good right hand by Sabatello. Good punch to the body by Sabatello. 2 minutes, 55 seconds left in the third round. Nice right hand by Stots. 2 minutes, 45 seconds left in the third round. 5-round fight. Bellator 289 main event of the evening. Sabatello versus Stots. The winner of this will fight Patrick Mix, who tapped out, who put Magomedov to sleep earlier tonight. He literally put him to sleep. So the winner of this will fight Patrick Mix. The winner of that fight will fight Sergio Pettis. But this is the Bellator Bantamweight World Grand Prix Championship Tournament. It's the longest title of all time, I think. But Stots is in top position here right now. 2 minutes left in the third round. Sabatello with his back to the fence. I don't think that was a takedown. Uh-oh. Sabatello. Okay, Stots is now in side control here. It's not a good position for Sabatello. Stots looks like he's starting to turn it up a few notches, right? He may have won that second round, and now he's in side control here in the third round. Sabatello's in trouble. Is that a north-south choke? What is that? Sabatello's in trouble. Uh-oh. Stots trying to... Nope. Stots gets into a bulldog choke. Sabatello gets up. You can knee him. Knee him. Good knee by Stots. Knee him. Knee him. Sabatello got to get out of this position. Good knees by Stots. 1 minute, 10 seconds left in the third round. This is a 5-round fight. Bellator 289 main event of the evening. Sabatello's trying to take Stots down. This fight is going back and forth, right? Who's winning? 55 seconds left. Sabatello almost gets into top position. Doesn't get... He's trying. He's working hard. Heavy wrestling in this fight, right? First round was heavy wrestling. This third round, a lot of wrestling. 39 seconds left in this third round. Sabatello versus Stots. Back and forth fight. Back and forth. Back and forth. Both fighters with takedowns in this round. $20 seconds left in the third round. 5-round fight. Sabatello versus Stots. Oh, good head kick by Stots. 9 seconds left. Front kick to the body by Sabatello. Sabatello you gotta be worried, man. I think Stots won those last 2 rounds, right? So Sabatello gotta pick it up a little bit. Patrick Mixes, look at Patrick. Patrick Mixes, he's watching. Patrick Mixes ready. You can see Patrick Mixes. He's like, listen, I can fight the winner right now. I'm ready to go, right? Patrick Mixes ready to go. He's like, listen, I'll get in the octagon right now and fight them, right? So Patrick Mix defeated Magomedov earlier in the night. Now he's watching this. Obviously, the winner of this fight will fight Patrick Mix. The winner of that will win $1 million and then fight for the Undisputed Championship. You see, like, Mike Brown is like, I don't know what that is. There's a lot of this for his fighter. Like, you very rarely see that. I don't know if that's cramps or muscle. Like, his muscle is tightening up. Sabatello, maybe he can't get his muscles loose. He can't really fire, right? Because you very rarely see someone working on their fighter like this, right? Like, you very rarely, you see ice and cuts and stuff like that, but they're just like working out his arms. I don't know if Sabatello's coming in with an injury or if he can't really activate, right? Big John has Stots winning 29-28 through 3 rounds. Inside leg kick by Stots. 4 minutes, 40 seconds left in the 4th round. 5-round fight. Champ. Bellator Interim Championship fight. Nice 1-2 combination by Sabatello. Uppercut by Sabatello. Stots is fighting out of the southpaw here. 4 minutes, 20 seconds left in the 4th round. This is the main event of the evening. Stots versus Sabatello. Oh, good right hand by Stots. Nice 2 right hands by Sabatello. Sabatello shoots for another takedown. Doesn't get it at all. Good knee. Shoots for another takedown. Doesn't get it at all. Finally gets it. Oh, he doesn't get it. Wow, he's trying to take... Sabatello has Stots and a bulldog choke. 3 minutes, 48 seconds left in the 4th round. 5-round fight. Main event of the evening. Sabatello is rolling. What is he trying to get here? What is he trying to do here? I don't know what Sabatello was trying to do right there. I think he's going for a guillotine. Nope, he doesn't get it. Sabatello, they're just wrestling here. They're just wrestling here. Get some good wrestling. Oh, that feels so good, doesn't it? My legs are killing me, right? We woke up at 4:30 in the morning. went to work from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. and now we're watching Bellator 289. Whew! It's been a long day. It's been a long year. Please enjoy the city you are in, right? Despite how bad it is, it's always better than it seems. And these are the days we look back on and say, it was a good day, right? It was a good day. You can end the day watching Sabatello versus Stots, right? Thank you to everyone in the live stream. Thank you to everyone who left a thumbs up. And thank you to everyone who just joined, right? I really, really do hope you're having a great day. It was a long day for me, to say the least. Whew! Right? It's a long day, but we're going to end the day watching Bellator 289. Tomorrow we will be live streaming UFC 282, the entire card. I don't care if there's 1 viewer, 2 viewers, or 0 viewers. Right? We will be watching the entire card. 1 minute, 55 seconds left in the 4th round. Not much happening in this 4th round. Right? Not much happening. Sabatello is now in top position. It was a scramble is how they got here. Not really a takedown for Sabatello. Sabatello is trying to take Stots back here. Stots rolls. Still gives up his back. Sabatello. Oh, Stots switches. How about that? Tries to get the top position. Stots gets Sabatello in a bulldog choke. Sabatello gets up. They disengage. How about that? 1 minute, 13 seconds left in this 4th round. Sabatello just looks a little bit off. I don't know what's off with him. It just seems like something's off with Sabatello. Like he's not as active as he is. His takedowns, when he shoots for a takedown, it's like half-hearted, right? Oh, good right hand by Stots. Backs up Sabatello. How about that? 40 seconds left in this 4th round. Sabatello is getting beat up these last 3 rounds. You got to be honest. Stots has clearly won the last 2 rounds, and I have him winning here this 4th round. Sabatello got to wake up. Sabatello has to wake up. 29 seconds left here in the 4th round. Good knee by Sabatello right there. They disengaged. Stots takes the center of the octagon. Double knee by flying double knee by Stots. Inside body kick by Stots. 5 seconds left in this round. Okay, we're gonna head to the 5th round. Okay. My legs are killing me. I don't know what should I have Pop-Tarts? Should I have this? Right? Or should I just go with the classic? Woo! The Butterfinger. Right? Does it get better than this? I'm going with the Butterfinger. Right? I just love it. Right? We're heading to the 5th round. You gotta take a bite of the Butterfinger, right? Woo! Oh, that's so good. Ooh. Okay, we're heading to the 5th round. My legs are killing me, man. I've been up since 4:30 a.m. A full-time job. 8 hours, and then we come home and do the YouTube thing. And even after this, we're gonna live stream some video game or something, right? Dragon Ball Z or something, who knows? But we will be back tomorrow night for another MMA card, UFC 282. Join us for that. And if you don't, go outside and have a great time, because I will be live streaming, even if there's 0 viewers, right? We will be watching it, commentating. But we're here in the 5th round. Stots versus Sabatello. 4 minutes, 35 seconds left in the 5th round. Nice right hands. Nice right hooks by Stots. I have Stots winning the last 2 rounds. Last 3 rounds. So I have it 3 rounds to 1. Sabatello shoots for another weak takedown sprawl by Stots. Sabatello doesn't get the takedown. 4 minutes, 4 seconds left in this 5th and final round. Bellator 289. Looks like Sabatello is bleeding from his nose. Sabatello is finally bleeding from his nose. Starts following him, cutting off the octagon, doing a really good job. Stots is doing a really good job of cutting off the octagon, not chasing Sabatello, just cutting it off, right? Not letting him circle all around the octagon. Sabatello shoots for another weak takedown. Stots defends it. Good front kick to the body by Sabatello. That may have backed up Sabatello. I mean, by Stots that may have backed up Sabatello. 3 minutes, 25 seconds left in the 5th round. Looks like Sabatello may be bleeding from his left eye also. His nose is bleeding. Sabatello takes Stots back. Hold on. Oh, Sabatello takes Stots back. 3 minutes left in this 5th and final round. What if Stots gets tapped down in this 5th round? We've seen some fights end in the 5th round. This Butterfinger is so good. Woo! My legs are killing me. Like they feel on fire. 2 minutes, 40 seconds left in this 5th and final round. Sabatello is trying to take Stots back. Stots is hitting him with the elbow. I think Sabatello is bleeding. Oh my goodness. I don't know if there was an elbow to the back of the head. Referee is giving Stots a warning. Sabatello gotta watch out for that knee bar. Remember, Stots, watch out for that knee bar. Remember, Stots went for that knee bar at the end of the 1st round. It looks like Sabatello may be having some blood. I don't know if it's in the back of his head. That looks like blood in the back of his head, man. I don't know. It's behind his ear. It's probably showing on this side. But Sabatello may be bleeding from the back of his head. I don't know. There's some red marks behind his ear. I don't know. Referee did give Stots a warning. But Sabatello being a blonde, you can see some redness behind the ear. 1 minute, 30 seconds left in this 5th and final round. This is a tough round to score, right? This is going to be a tough round to score because I think Sabatello may be winning this 5th round. Sabatello's going for the arm triangle. Oh, it's my favorite finish. He's trying to get into the guard position. I don't know what's happening here. Stots is trying to kick Sabatello off of him. Only 1 minute left in this 5th and final round. Sabatello's trying to take Stots back. He got to get those hooks in and get his arm under his neck. Stots looks like he's trying to go for another knee bar. 48 seconds left. This is the 5th and final round. I don't know what's going on. Stots has both hooks in. Stots may be going for an arm triangle. He got to let his... Only 29 seconds left. Sabatello may have an arm triangle here, but he has his arms hooked. Oh, Stots get out. Oh, man. 18 seconds left. I don't think that's it. How about that? 15 seconds left. Sabatello. This is going to be close. I got to be honest. This is going to be kind of close. Because I think Sabatello won that 5th round. I don't know who won. Wait, I don't know who won. I mean, listen, if you just watch both of the fights and you see Patry Mix tap out Magomedov in the second, like, not even tap, he even tap him out. He put him to sleep, right? And then you watch these two guys, you're like, listen, Patry Mix is going to be a problem for whoever wins this fight, right? So good. Are Butterfingers underrated? Damn. It's really good. Maybe because I'm sipping and a little bit stoned. Like if this Butterfinger is that good, can you imagine how good this is? Woo! Right? Oh man, we got a long night ahead of us, man. Maybe I should save that for tomorrow. Stots is sitting on top of the octagon. The crowd is, some people are booing. But neither fighter took much damage here in this fight. Not a lot of striking, right? Total strikes, Stots 90, Sabatello only 43. I think they have Sabatello with 4 takedowns. Now, see, that may be different. Stots only had 1 takedown. So if you think about it, with Sabatello getting 4 takedowns, you're going to give him 1 or 2 rounds, right? He didn't get 4 takedowns in 1 round. So, you know, we'll see. This could be a little bit controversial. Like I said, I had Sabatello winning 1 round early. I had him winning the first round. And I may have had him winning that 5th round, right? So now the question is, because Stots he's assuming that he won the fight. I don't know. The people are not in the octagon yet. That may tell you that the decision is going to be that much closer. Than adding up the numbers, right? The decision is not in the octagon yet, right? Uh-oh, Michael C. Williams is making his way to the octagon now. Here it comes. What if we get a tie or a split? I feel like it may be a tie. Am I wrong? What if it's a tie? Can that be happening? Patrick Mix is in the building. Remember, Patrick Mix tapped out. Magomed. Why do I keep saying tapped out? He put him to sleep. Michael C. Williams is staring at the card. Let me see what he makes the call. Hold on. Michael C. Williams is going to make the announcement. I got Sabatello winning at least 2 rounds. 50 to 45 for Sabatello. 50 to 45 for Sabatello? 48-47 for Stots. 50 to 45. 48-47. Split decision. 48-47. Oh, Stots. Sabatello is in his feelings. Sabatello is in his feelings. You can see him walking around. He didn't congratulate Stots. He just wanted to get out of the octagon. Okay, we gotta be honest. Who was the judge? Right? Sabatello's out. He's out. Sabatello is out. He's out. Yeah, you can tell. Who was the judge that gave it 50 to 45 to Sabatello? Who's that referee? I mean, who's that judge? Can we be honest? I know this may not be controversial, and it may not be a split. You know what I'm saying? We may not make this a big deal, but one of the judges literally watched that fight and gave it 50 to 45 to Sabatello. 50 to 45 to Sabatello? What fight were they watching? That's disgusting. That's a terrible decision. I can't even admit. You gotta call Vegas, as my friends like to say, right? On that judge, you gotta call Vegas. Something's off with that one, right? There's no way possible either fighter was 5-0. 50 to 45 for Sabatello. It's disgusting. Uh-oh. Patrick Mix is walking into the octagon. Uh-oh. Patrick Mix and Stots. Look at Patrick Mix. He's so much bigger than the rest of these guys, dude. They're face to face. They're talking to each other. Put the mic to them. Let me see what they're saying. You got the mic, Big John. Why you go away from it? Right? Put the mic. Let me see what they're saying. Patrick Mix and Stots are talking to each other. They shake hands. Look at Scott Coker steps in between them. Well, okay, that's how the event ends. Yes, Patrick Mix. I heard one of his trainers was Jake Shields, right? He definitely has that Nate Diaz, or Diaz brothers energy about him. Ooh. That was delicious. Oh shit. Oh my god, I almost. Oh. I forgot I even had that in there. How crazy is that? Wow. So Sergio Pettis and Stots are cool. How about that? They said that they're friends. How about that? So Stots could end up fighting Sergio Pettis, but Stots will be fighting Patrick Mix next because Patrick Mix put Magomedov to sleep earlier tonight. 2 finishes on this card. You had a guillotine choke out by Patrick Mix, and then we get an arm bar stoppage by Liz Carmouche. Many congratulations to all the fighters who won tonight. Thank you to everyone who joined the live stream, right? As I will say, whether there's 1 viewer, whether there's 2 viewers, whether there's 0 viewers, or 1,000 viewers. Thank you for joining me. I please pray that you enjoyed your day. Please enjoy the city you are in, wherever you are. Right? As they say, life is beautiful. Right? Good days, bad days, wins, losses. Live to see another day. That's basically it, right? So it was a good day, great day here in Las Vegas. I've been up since, as I said, I've been up since 4:30 a.m. It's now 8:41. Tomorrow night we will be watching UFC 282, the entire card. But this was a good card. 3 finishes, 2 finishes, 2 decisions, right? 2 pretty good finishes also. You had a great finish by Patrick Mix. He put Magomedov to sleep. So that was a very impressive victory by Patrick Mix. And Liz Carmouche wins her fight by armbar. She says she popped Juliana's arm out of the socket. Juliana had to tap out. And then the action, Sergio Pettis. Yeah, he can push. Sergio Pettis was there, right? Exactly. It's dope to see Sergio Pettis doing this. I hope he continue. I know he was here for this, but he seemed like a really good guy. Yeah, he really did. He did it. Yeah, he did a really good job. He wasn't just like a fighter. He wasn't just in there talking about him and how he could beat. He really, really analyzed the fighters. And it didn't even seem like he was a champion. He was just putting over the fighters. That's a really good analyst, right? When you just kind of take yourself outside of the fight and just become like an analyst. So I'm gonna have to tweet that out, saying, Sergio Pettis did a really good job on the announce table. But the next event will be Bellator versus Ryzen, Saturday, December 31st. Unfortunately, I won't be able to live stream that. I'm going outside. I'm going to enjoy my Las Vegas trip, right? Go and see some fireworks. We'll probably live stream New Year's Eve It's a Saturday night here in Las Vegas. I mean, come on, right? We want to turn all the way up. But okay, that's how Bellator 289 ends. 4 fights, 2 finishes, 2 decisions, right? A great, great, great night. I want to thank everyone who joined the live stream. Thank you to everyone who left a thumbs up. Thank you to everyone in the comment section. And thank you to everyone who just joined the live stream. Come back tomorrow night, UFC 282 live stream. And then the next Bellator live stream, it looks like, man, it's going to be a few months away from here, right? Like, I don't know if they have any events in January, but I think the next event is Bellator 290, which will be really fun. That's going to be Fedor versus Bader. Romero versus Nemkov. So that will be the next Bellator event we cover. We live stream. So please join us for that. That's February 4th, almost like 2 months from now. But come back for that and come back tomorrow night for UFC 282. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the $1 donation button. And please tune in to the next video on this channel. Thanks a million for watching.